Alright, so we got a battle against the homie Kong. I'm a gym leader on a Facebook group, so that's where I battled this guy from. But yeah, so basically, I really like this team. I'm like dragging it around with me everywhere I go. It's my fighting team, because it's like you need at least two Pokemon of the type you represent, and then you can use whatever else you want as long as it's OU, just to make it as fair as possible, because playing monotype in OU is kind of a big disadvantage, especially with people running things like Lando, Kartana, other things like that that are big in the meta. So yeah, so this is the team I put together, and this is a battle. This is actually part one because we had a friendly battle with some Ubers and shit afterwards. But yeah, so he goes for the Drain Punch. I actually only sent Heatran in to get up my rocks. So I'm gonna go back in my Medicham. I would assume that he would switch or something, but yeah, so he goes for another Drain Punch. I would have thought that he had Earthquake or something, but Drain Punch is just as good, honestly, to counters other dark types. And so I'm going to Mega Evolve, go for the Fake Out. I would have assumed that he would have switched there too, but he does stay in, and I go for the Drain Punch, running max speed and max attack on this Medicham. Gonna KO the Incineroar. The only reason why I switched out earlier is because I got intimidated and I need the highest attack stat as possible for Medicham to be the most effective, because I know -1 wouldn't have killed or something. And so I'm going to switch out as he sends in his Decidueye. I'm going to put in my Rotom. And I assumed that he was going to go for a ghost type move. Turns out he was going for the Ghost DMZ. I forgot what the crystal was for Decidueye, but yeah, so he goes for that. So I predicted that he was going to go for a super effective move since Medicham is psychic, and I know Rotom's fat, so it was going to go ahead and take that. And see, Rotom is key to a lot of battles because he goes for Swords Dance, and I will always pack something with Will-O-Wisp. Generally, I like to have it on my, if I bring a Rotom, I will bring Will-O-Wisp because it's just useful tech. And so he takes some burn damage there, and he goes for another Spirit Shackle. It's going to be at reduced damage because the burn on his attack stat. And so I live that with 11 HP, but I'm going to sack it off anyway, so I don't really care. Unfortunately, that is not OHKO the Decidueye there, but he is going to take some burn damage and still be low. I'm just going to get rid of my Rotom here and get some burn damage off on him. So it's just going to sit at 1 HP. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go back into my Medicham. I'm just going to go for some Bullet Punch shenanigans. And so down goes the Decidueye. And there goes the Heliolisk. So I really did question this play here, because I pretty much expected to take some damage here, but he went for the Rain Dance, and that just gave me a free opening for a free Drain Punch. It's gonna OHKO with rocks up. I think yeah, I'm pretty sure it OHKOs without rocks. And so yeah, Chansey takes some rocks damage. It's not gonna live a Drain Punch. It's raking my HP back. And so I switch here because I know Mawile gets Intimidate, but I didn't see Intimidate come out. And plus, I didn't want to take a Play Rough or anything. I assumed he would have went for a Play Rough. So he does have the Mega Mawile and Mega Balls. I didn't think that he would have this tech though. Is Thunder Punch supposed to do more damage in the rain or something? I have no idea. So I go for the Lava Plume for stab. I totally forgot at this moment that rain was up, so it was gonna do reduced damage. So in hindsight, I know I should have used Earth Power, but anyways, I just sack it off there anyway. So it's low enough to where I can basically just KO it with Drain Punch, knowing I'm faster. Down goes the Mawile. And so he's gonna send out Kartana. I know Kartana has a very high attack stat, and so I'm kind of scared here because my health bar does deplete kind of quickly. But luckily, we live on 10 HP, and I go for the Drain Punch, taking out the Kartana. So the Kartana goes down. I think that was the last mon. Yeah, so good game to the homie Kong, and see you guys on the next one.